The reason why I think hell is going to be so suffering is because every human being, whether they believe in God or not, is going to stand before him. And they're going to see the most beautiful, magnificent being they've ever seen in their life. And then they're going to spend an eternity separate from it.
The reason why hell... So my perspective, I can agree with that, but my perspective is different. My perspective is different. And the same, I guess. To know in a moment that you had access to perfection. I know, I say I didn't believe until 2019, right? I didn't know Jesus till 2019, but I always knew there was a God. Even when I rejected him, something in me knew that there was, and I had to reject him, which the fact that I had to reject him is belief. And so I think when you come face to face with it, and face to face, not yet, but face to face with God, face to face with judgment, face to face with eternity, whatever it is, that you're gonna realize the moment that you made it casual, the moment that you made it an excuse, and the moment that you rejected him. And I think there's gonna be such a deep level of loss. And then if I'm being honest, there's a conflict of thought for me. Like, I know there's no way to the Father but through the Son. And that is absolute indisputable fact. If you do not believe and confess, you are destined to spend an eternity separated from him. And I just feel like we have a job to do. I know that takes a different turn than what he said, like just trying to describe why or what you'd feel or whatever. But it's like, if anything, that should motivate. It's like, okay, what role can I play in this? I'm not an evangelist. Let me be honest. I'm not at the supermarket striking up conversations about Jesus. Although in moments, God can use me to evangelize, right? I teach sometimes and occasionally I preach but it's like, okay, what did God show me my role? Not so I'll have this divine purpose that fulfills me deeply on the inside. Show me my role so that some aren't lost. And I wish I broke more when I said that. If I'm being honest, there's not a breaking in me. I want my heart to break when I say that. And if I'm being honest, it doesn't. Not that I don't have compassion for the lost, but I need it to break more deeply for the lost so that it can put me more purposefully in position. Hell, it's, my life was hell before Christ, and it probably won't compare to what comes after, but never having enough, never being satisfied sexually, emotionally, physically, monetarily, like never reaching a level of satisfaction and peace, and always feeling desperately alone and about to be figured out and about to be found out with zero peace, was hell on earth. Is there something greater coming? For sure. But now that I know that, what God, break my heart for the lost. Because it's not fully broken for the lost. Show me where that you've called me before the foundation of the earth to be a part of something so that one person might go free, and break my heart for that. I love that dude, man. I watch a lot of his stuff because he's so good. So he's such a young man. He's such a brilliant and articulate and passionate believer of Jesus Christ. And I'm really, we just need more. We need more. That's what I see when I see that video. I'm like, we need more of him that would say, listen, this is going to suck. And can we be a part of something? I watched some debate. Debate isn't a good word. A lady was talking to him, and it was about, I think, homosexuality in the Bible. And it's like, it was a priest or something. Some kind of priest is what she was. And she had one of those uniforms on, and she's like, homosexuality was only mentioned 4 different times. And so is it really that big a deal to Jesus? Jesus would have been teaching on it if it was a big deal. And I'm not shifting this to homosexuality. I'm just talking about this kid. And this kid is like, he brings it back and he starts talking about sexual immorality. He's like, yeah, homosexual, but sexual immorality, Jesus definitely spoke about. And it's like, there's this, and he always exposes the heart of Jesus in it. So I want to say I love that kid. Bryce or Brute, what is his name? Bryce Crawford. He's so good. Break my heart for the lost. That's what that video makes me think. Break my heart for the lost.